Hello, Quid Nation, and welcome back to Quidward's Bedtime Stories. And today, we're going to be reading The Origins of Quidward. So let's just get right into it. Alright, so the story begins. Also, I would like to clarify before I start this story, it is 100% fictional. Quidward is definitely not doing any of these things. He's just a wholesome 100. Quidward chum, Quidward, he'd never do anything bad to you, so just keep that in mind about this. This is purely a fictional story. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. It was an ordinary day, British 9/10/21 to be exact, and I wanted to do a little bit of trolling that day. Just a little tomfoolery, maybe even a tad bit lollygagging. So I decided to pull a prank on none other than Cheeto Man. If you have no idea who Cheeto Man is, let me fill you in. Cheeto Man is the creator of a hide-and-seek game called Baya. Now, Baya seems somewhat impressive until you realize this dude literally just copy-pastes assets from Discord that were made from his child fan base. But anyways, I decided to make a skin asset for him. And after thinking for a while, I came up with an idea. After combining the game's currency, Quids, with Squidward, I came up with the idea of a new OC. Quidward. I submitted the skin to Cheeto Man, expecting a joyous, warm welcome and a thanks for my selfless contribution. Quidward was deleted and I was permabanned. Of course, since Cheeto Man was just always known as a lazy bum anyways, me and the gang just laughed it off. For now. 2 weeks later at 3 a.m., I heard a knock on the door, and when I went to go check, I saw none other than Quidward Q Tentaquids. I immediately shut the door and ran to my room, but Quidward saw me and chased me around the house for a good few minutes. After I managed to hide for what felt like an hour, I suddenly began to feel a sharp pain in my back, and I saw Quidward's face. When I finally woke up, I was on a plane headed to an unknown location, and I pretended to still be asleep when the forklift dragged me through the cold. When I got there, I saw a giant factory. There were thousands of robots, a 1,000,000 square mile crypto farm, buckets of uranium, samples of unknown chemicals, and many more wares and appliances. When I asked Quidward what this was about, he said that he was originally printed from a 3D printer, and with nothing but the desire to collect 1 trillion quids, set out to obtain cash by committing tax, redacted. He soon bought major shares of every major company and became a trillionaire with ease. After finding the goal of becoming a trillionaire too easy, he devised the next scheme: to gain every single bit of currency in the world, and to get all existing cash that could possibly enter circulation. So in order to escape the feds, he built a secret base and built a power plant to fuel his crypto farm, which printed money to get more power, which caused money printing feedback loops. Afterwards, I tried to convince Quidward to let me go, but since I was his creator, Quidward had to keep a close eye on me, even though I was never even the one who 3D printed him in the first place, and I had no idea who did. Quidward did, however, let me play video games, provided I uploaded them to YouTube, since it helped that grind set. And this is where we are now. However, you may be wondering, what happened to Quidward's plan to get all of the money currently in the world? Well, Quidward is using most of his quids currently to build the world's smartest AI. Quidward is planning to release the AI for free to any of his businesses. And if it is smart enough, not a single job will be left, and Quidward will gain all corporate profits made. Now you might be wondering, what's next? Well, Quidward's grind set doesn't stop there. After he gains all cash on Earth, Quidward plans to use his funds to build a wormhole to parallel universes and gain all of the cash there. The grind set never stops. Be prepared, as Quidward arrives soon. But of course, this is all fictional. Quidward is definitely just a wholesome 100 dude, but I just thought I'd share just a made up creepy story. This is definitely not real. It's totally fake. So yeah, just also don't tell Quidward about this video, okay? Anyways, this has been Quidward's Bedtime Stories, and until next time, don't forget to keep dabbing on them haters!